Hi, I'm Mike Morman, CEO and founder of ERP Suites. Today I have Manuel Nera, our Vice President of Advisory and Products, and got a very exciting topic today. Really kind of have this, and it's been throughout, I don't know how many years now, but I want to utilize your 26 years of Oracle experience that you have and really help customers understand what's JD Edwards doing, because I've heard over and over again, the product's dead. How many times have we heard that?
Oh, yeah.
They're not investing in it. They only got a 10-year life left. So I love to kind of clear things up. Probably not once and for good, but I'd love to be it for once and good. But I want to use your expertise to be able to help solve this issue.
Gotcha. No, thank you, Mike, for having me again. And this is a very important topic, right? And during the time that I was at Oracle, this was something that we regularly revisited with customers. There's one thing that I'll talk about is lifetime support is Oracle's commitment to provide support, right? But in terms of viability, longevity of the product and whatnot, that's the Applications Unlimited angle to Oracle's policies. And that's their commitment to continue to enhance, right? And enhance means new capabilities, new feature sets. It's not just support, it's enhancing, delivering new capabilities within the application suite, within the tools and technology suite of JD Edwards. And that hasn't changed in the time that I've left Oracle. It continues, and you can see that by way of a recent, release 23, which it further validates their commitment to invest in JD Edwards. That window of, support at least until 2, or commitment to at least until 2, right? 10-year window is a rolling 10-year window, right? And there's really no magic equation around that, right? No hidden type of end of life at the end of that 10-year window. It's just 10 years what Oracle allows the product lines to communicate in terms of the horizon for that product. And the JD Edwards team regularly will work with the appropriate teams at Oracle to review and determine if that date is going to be extended. And we've seen a very defined pattern the last 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. years where it's been extended. So it's reasonable to expect that they will continue to do that in the future. So there's no such thing that I know about, even when I was at Oracle, that there was plans to do, sunset the product in any way.
And even at 10 years, going back to that for a minute, right? And if I correct on this, correct me if I'm not, right? Not every product gets this 10-year premier support, right? The premier support for most of their products that they allow is 5 years, right?
Correct.
So they have kind of been a special case here, and continue to be a kind of a special case with their product to get that 10 years, because that's premier support, right? That's not even extended support what we have. And I know maybe a lot don't know what premier support means in that, but that's unique to really JD Edwards that I know about in there. I'm sure there's a product or two that might get the same thing, but that's critical for the life of the product, right?
No, absolutely. Certainly within Oracle, right there, the other ERPs that were acquired ERPs, One, PeopleSoft, eBusiness Suite, have a similar policy for the premier support as well as the continued enhancements, Mike. So that continues. But if we look outside of the Oracle ecosystem, that's where it gets really interesting, because you look at a competition for JD Edwards and Oracle. You can't find another ERP out in the marketplace that will give you a 10-year support window for a product, right? Much less 5, right? But certainly not 10. You don't even see 5. Usually you will see 4-year windows from the major competitors. And so it's a big differentiator, right? And as for a customer, should give you peace of mind that Oracle is going to continue investing in JD Edwards. So I know we're certainly committed at ERP Suites to continue helping support our customers, not just from a sustaining perspective, but being able to grow their business, right? And leverage the additional value that Oracle's investing in JD Edwards to drive those, those differentiators in their business.
I think 2 other things that I hear sometimes from customers and I potentially clear up here. One is we hear a lot of times they're not selling any more licenses, or they're hardly selling any licenses. And I know with being on some of the partner calls and town halls, that's totally not true, right? There is a really good license stream of revenue from them, and it's not just existing customer revenue, right? It's actually net new implementations too.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that is certainly going on, and the myth that is out there that there aren't any Oracle salespeople selling JD Edwards or other ERPs that Oracle has is very false. In fact, you and I recently worked on some deals, right? Where some customers that needed to buy some JD Edwards licenses, and there is a team that sells JD Edwards licenses at Oracle, and we worked through them to get those done. So that is certainly a real thing, and something that continues at Oracle.
Because even on that, we've had over the last year, we've had 2 net new implementations that went live that picked JD Edwards. So it's still a very viable, strong product. They're still selling it today, right? They're still supporting it. So, I really feel like there shouldn't be this fear that they have. And a lot of times we know the fears comes from all directions, right? Within, whether it's other ERP vendors or even sometimes Oracle itself, right?
Correct.
In there, but really customers should be excited because they're releasing quarterly updates, aren't they? With their release 23 and 22, they have quarterly updates that are coming out, right?
Yeah, those are planned, and those will continue.
And those aren't bug fixes, right?
No.
Those are enhancements, right? There are new features and functionality that they're bringing on the product. So, no, thank you for that information. I mean, if you're a customer of JD Edwards, you really shouldn't be concerned, right? You should be happy that they're giving you this 10 years, right? And it's a rolling 10 years and continue to do that, right? And, thank you for the insights and the 26 years of experience you have. Hopefully this really answers, maybe puts to bed finally that question of, JD Edwards being sunsetted, but really appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me, Mike, and thanks again for everyone that's listening. If you guys have questions, they can always reach out. We can have a further conversation on this topic.